because we're going to be doing a global meditation for peace. So for this meditation, you're going to need water. If you have any crystals that you feel like you want to work with, go grab them now. I have amethyst here. Amethyst is really good for relaxation, to bring yourself a peaceful and calm mind. I also have a rose quartz pyramid that I'll be holding while we're doing the meditation. And you can grab crystals if you have them. If you don't have them, that's also perfectly fine. Please also grab a candle. Don't light it yet. We will light our candle together. If you have essential oils, go grab your favorite essential oil that will make you feel really relaxed and completely peaceful. And that's all you need, and yourself, of course. So thank you again. I know there could be a million things that you could be doing right now, but thank you for taking the time and the effort for sending peace across the world, because we really need it right now, with everything that's going on and everything that's going to be unfolding over the next few weeks. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I always love to see where people are tuning in from. So please let me know where you are tuning in from. What city are you in? Please introduce yourselves. You know, we have these Soul Family Fridays as a time for us to connect. So I always love to see where you guys are tuning in from. So I am tuning in from Azusa, California today. So let's see, we have Catherine from Santa Fe, New Mexico, Lisa from Miami. Let me know where else you guys are tuning in from in the comments. New Hampshire, hey Heather, Delhi, Chicago, San Diego, hello Ellie from Greece, from Spain, Paola, Inglewood, California, Florida, so awesome. We have Suvi from Finland, Lithuanian from London, Inga, welcome to the UK, D from Miami, hello Hong Kong, we have Hong Kong in the house today, Barbara, hello Germany, Houston, Texas. Let me know where else. It's so awesome to see that we have, you know, this soul family all across the world and all across different time zones. So I really appreciate you guys taking the time and the effort to be here with us. We have West Liberty, Ohio. Welcome, welcome. So like I said, you're going to need water for this meditation. So please go grab some water. We have Bermuda, from Bermuda, Anne from Bermuda, Marie from England. Hey, Marie. So I'm so excited to connect with you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. So if you have water, I just encourage you right now to go grab water or a decaffeinated tea. And we're going to be doing a little water ritual because our bodies are at least 70% water. And so when we bless water, this water is going to infuse like 70% of our body very quickly, because water moves so quickly throughout our body, right? Water is always flowing. And so we're just going to send peace into our water together, and we're going to start off the ceremony this way. Also, if you know anyone that you feel that would benefit from this, please spread the word. Please share this with 2 friends who you think need peace, because yes, we're going to be sending peace to the world, but we're also going to be receiving some of this peace. So if there's anyone that you want to share this with, please do. And hey guys, for those of you on Instagram, please join us on YouTube, because I'm going to have to shut off the Instagram live in like 20 minutes or so, because Honey needs her phone back. I can't kidnap her phone like that. So please join us on YouTube. You can click the link in my bio. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our water. I have some coconut water here, organic coconut water. Try to eat as much organic food as possible, because, you know, we wanna see peace in our world. And one of the key parts of that is that we have to have that peace inside so that we're able to radiate it out as well, because we are co-creating this world and this existence. And so when you eat processed foods, when you eat excess sugars, when you're just drinking and eating food that's very artificial, the body, that causes chaos and anxiety in the body. This has been proven by so many studies. Go research how, like, your gut literally affects your anxiety levels and affects your emotions and mood. And so the more organic that you can eat over these next few days, the more calmer that you can be, the more clarity of mind, clarity in your emotions that you can have, because our diet is so important and it affects us in so many different ways. So what we're going to do is we're just going to hold our water with both of our hands, and we're going to be chanting into our water. So some frequency that I love to chant is Om, and Om is the first sound of this universe. So sound was the first thing that was ever created, and there was light. And with Om as a frequency, Om actually helps to clear the energy out, and it helps to bring more harmony into your space. So if there has been any stress in your house or any arguments, by chanting Om, we're going to clear the energy of the water that you're drinking, and we're going to clear the energy in the space that you're going to be meditating in. Okay, so we're going to chant Om together 3 times. If you want to chant something else that makes you feel peaceful, that will help you to clear out the energy, then do that. Okay, so you're just going to hold, and the reason why we're holding it with 2 hands is because we have so many chakras in our palms. And so when we hold our water and do this in this way, it helps to sort of send that energy into the water faster, right? Because we have chakras not just in our spine, but all over our body. Okay, so just take a moment, and we're just going to take a deep belly breath in. So as you're breathing in, you can feel like your belly is expanding. And as you exhale, your abs get tight, like you're flexing your abs. Okay, and I'm just going to guide you into 3 deep belly breaths. So we're going to breathe in for 5 seconds, breathing in. And gently exhale out for 8 seconds. Breathing in. And gently exhaling out. Now take the deepest breath you've taken all day. Breathe in. And sigh out through your mouth. Beautiful. And now we're going to chant Om 3 times, or whatever you feel comfortable with. Breathing in. And just give gratitude to your water for bringing you this cleansing energy. And you can drink your water now. Awesome. I'm outdoors right now and the sun is hitting me, so I definitely need a lot of water. I'm very sensitive to the sunlight, so I can get dehydrated very quickly. So thank you again for taking the time and the effort to be here. Before we start the meditation, I just want to know and check on the sound. Please let me know if the sound is okay. I know we're hearing some It's so beautiful. A butterfly just went by. I'm in some gardens right now, so we're outside, so you will hear some background noise. And hopefully it'll get you in tune as well with nature, because nature is so grounding and a lot of us need to be going outdoors. So if you can go outside into your backyard right now, that would be awesome. Or if you can just place, go outside and like if you live in a neighborhood, if you can just place your back against a tree to help you to ground, that will be even better. Because a lot of the times, because we're so connected on our devices, it messes with our own energy field, and that can also cause us to feel unstable. And that's what the collective is feeling right now. Of course, there's this situation going on all around the world with conflict. We're seeing it rise to new tensions with Ukraine and Russia, with Palestine and Israel. We're seeing it in Yemen, in Syria, in Ethiopia, in all of these places. And so we are so deeply connected to each other that sometimes we absorb the collective energy. And sometimes when we're crying, randomly, it's because we're feeling the grief from the collective. I've had some people message me and saying like, hey, I've been crying soul out of nowhere, just random bursts of crying. And it's important for us to discern what energy is yours and what energy maybe is passing through your energy field that you're helping to transmute for the collective. And so just really be mindful of that sometimes, the stuff that you're feeling in your body, not all of it is yours. And so this was super fascinating because I made a reel 2 weeks ago, and I know some of you guys were feeling lower back pain. And so this is not, I'm not talking about constantly feeling lower back pain. I'm talking about like the last week, some of you may have felt your tailbone being sore or your legs being sore or achy, like just the root chakra area, anywhere near your lower spine. And so with this pain, it's connected to the root chakra. Now, the root chakra is all about our sense of safety and stability here in our physical bodies. And so because the collective is not feeling safe, we're feeling that in the root chakra. And so you may have felt sore or achy, and it didn't last for a long time. Like I'm saying, it only lasted for 2 to 3 days, these aches and pains in your legs or your lower back, your tailbone area. And this is why, again, it's so important for us to remain in awareness of what's ours and what's not ours, because a lot of us are healers. I mean, trust me, if you're taking the time to be here right now and you're doing this work, sending energy across the world, it's because this is not the first time you've done this. And I know that resonates somewhere deep in your soul. It's like a deep inner knowing, because a lot of us chose to be incarnated at the specific time in human history. Yes, our souls are incredibly that wise. We're like, okay, I want to be there when 2020 happens, when 2012 happens, when 2028 happens, so I can help our world transition into a higher state of consciousness, which a lot of people are calling this 3D to 5th dimensional consciousness, which is what's happening at the big level, right? We're also going through this evolution of consciousness because as a human species, we have always been evolving. And now we are evolving as well, but specifically our consciousness is evolving to new levels that we have never experienced as humans before on Mother Earth, Gaia herself. And so thank you, first of all, for choosing to return back at this time. I know it's crazy, but the reason why it's so crazy is because let's think about a train for a second, okay? So if we think about a train, imagine if a train is zooming by and that there ends up being a car stuck in the tracks. So it's gonna take the train a lot of time. The train is gonna take a lot of distance and time to be able to stop because of how long the train is, how much it weighs. And so it's the same thing what's happening right now. We are ending a 26,000-year-old cycle. And what is this 26,000-year-old cycle that we're ending? You know, the Earth, it takes about 26,000 years for the Earth to rotate around her axis. And this happened in 2012. You know, the Mayans and other calendars noted this. And this ancient wisdom has always been here. And now we're returning back to that ancient wisdom because, again, we're returning back to another golden age. And so because we're ending a 26,000-year-old cycle, it's going to take some time, you know. It's going to be a little bit intense. It's going to be a little bit challenging because the way that we've been functioning as a collective, you know, we need to stop that. And it takes time for that to stop and for us to enter into the golden age, into the age of Aquarius. So I want you to just keep that in mind. You know, it's not a sprint, this is a marathon. So that's why it's so important for you to regulate your energy. And it's so important for us, especially during these transitional and transformational times, that we cannot always be plugged into the news. Sometimes being plugged into the news, being plugged into your phone, you know, being plugged into everything that's happening with your friends and coworkers and all these things. Sometimes we need to take time to just chill out and unplug because this can overstimulate us, and then it becomes harder for us to discern what energy is mine and what energy is that I'm feeling in my energy field is from the collective or from my parents or from my friends. Okay, so unplugging, recharging is so important. I can't stress that enough, especially during these roller coaster rides that we're moving through right now. And we have a very big eclipse on April 30th. So on April 30th, we have a major eclipse. And so, you know, this roller coaster ride is going to keep going. So again, remember, it's a marathon. You want to make sure that your nervous system is not burnt out, you know, because it's going to be a few weeks of this. So that's why you have to take time to unplug, recharge, go out in nature, you know, connect with yourself, and just remember that you're in charge of your peace. No one can take that away from you. And it's your right. You know, it's our right to be peaceful. It's our right to be abundant. It's our right to be free. And it's now time to claim all these things. We can't stop giving our peace away to other political leaders, because what we're seeing happen, it's not a war between the people of Ukraine and the people of Russia. No, this is a war between, like, literally, like, two men, you know, and it's not a war of the people. And now the people need to take back their power, because the people don't want war. We want peace. And so that's what we're going to be doing in this meditation. We're not just going to be sending peace to Ukraine and Russia, but we're going to be sending it out to the world, because these conflicts are happening everywhere in the world. And when we send this peace around the world, we're also helping to connect the human collective consciousness. Because imagine your brain, and your brain has little neurons, right? And what we're going to do right now is we're going to send light to all of the neurons, which are basically all the humans on this planet, and send them peace. And so when all the humans on this planet feel this peace, you know, it's going to trickle and create a domino effect. So that's what we're going to do. I just want to explain that first before we get started, so that you know what we're doing and why we're doing this. Make sure you remember this. Energy travels faster than the speed of light. Energy travels faster than the speed of light. And so in the blink, if we blink right now, just blink, you know, energy has already moved across the world. And so that's why we work with this quantum field, because it's instant. It's no longer playing on the time and space constrictions of our third dimensional reality. But again, we're accessing higher states of consciousness through this space. And that's why also when we tune into peace and love, those resonate much faster than depression, sadness, grief, anger. Anger and all these things, they travel very slowly, but peace and love, enlightenment, awareness, acceptance travel so much faster. And so that's why we work with these to transmute these other energies. So yeah, thank you so much for showing up and choosing to be here and taking the time and the effort to share your energy with us. So on that note, before we start, you know, this is a Soul Family Friday. We use these moments to connect with our soul family. So just before we start our meditation, I want to hear from you guys. How are you feeling emotionally, energetically? How are you feeling right now? And I'm not talking about like externally, because you know the world is nuts and it's crazy. But how are you feeling internally? How are you doing internally? What's going on with your life? Like, let me know in the chat, because again, it's so important for us to connect with our soul family, because we chose to reincarnate with a soul family because it makes it easier for us to go through our journey here. And so it's important for us to connect heart to heart. So we're just going to do a quick sharing right now to see how people are feeling. So let me know in the chat. Calm, grateful. Thank you for asking. I am in such a great space, but I'm dealing with dark negative thoughts. Yeah, we can have a whole conversation about that. Feeling hopeful right now. Have been feeling despair, tearful, exhausted lately. Yeah, I definitely hear you on those feelings of exhaustion. You know, that's why as a light warrior, we're here to rest and recharge so that we can continue moving on in our journey. Rest and recharging and unplugging is such a necessary part of health. I'm feeling very happy and grateful, good, ahead of the curve, surprisingly in a good space despite the craziness. My tailbone is tingling and feeling the collective energy. That's awesome. Yesterday I felt heavy pressure, exposed and on the inside opportunity for overexposure and connection / enlightenment. I love that. I'm very calm. Crying just comes from nowhere. Yeah, Inga, you know, I was just talking about that. And so, especially if you're processing grief, like for the collective, especially if it's coming out of nowhere, it's very important that you're very gentle with yourself, and also that you are drinking a lot of water, because that type of release, it's very, it can be very overwhelming for the body. So resting and drinking a lot of water is great for that. Yes, very calm and grateful, confused. I need to surrender to the unknown. Yeah, surrendering is one of the most difficult parts of the journey. Surrendering is definitely. I try to meditate and pray to help to help keep positive, and we'll try to focus on what energy is mine and what isn't. Yeah. Definitely 100%. I'm feeling good, a little content. Hope you are too. I'm craving junk when I'm about to level up. That's good that you're aware of that. You know, that's good that you're aware of that. And like in those moments, you know, make a conscious awareness, and from there you can make a conscious choice whether to eat that junk or to eat something else. Okay, hey everyone, for those of you on Instagram, join us on YouTube, because I have to shut this down in a bit. Oh, that's so awesome. I just saw 2333 on the clock. I love that so much. I'm dealing with a lot of pressure in my sacral chakra. Yeah, you know what? That's been coming up for me as well. And so I actually recorded a sacral chakra healing meditation, and it's on our YouTube playlist. So if you go to our YouTube meditations, you can find a meditation to help you to bring balance to your sacral chakra, solar plexus, and root chakra as well. Yeah, exactly, a spiritual war. We want peace. Yeah, and you know, thank you for bringing that up, because I think it's also important for us to be aware the level of this wars that are being manufactured artificially right now, because the wars that we're seeing, you know, they're not wars of the people. Again, it's wars between, like, you know, it's literally like the minority. And this is also happening in the energetic levels. And so this is why discernment is so important. It's honestly, it's honestly, it's unfortunate that we have to deal with these things, but that's life, and we're equipped with the tools to deal with them. And so, yes, there is the spiritual war going on. But one of the things about this is us choosing not to fight, and us choosing peace and choosing love. But it's also important to remember, like, we can't just throw glitter and love and light and rainbows at things, but it's also important for us to be aware and discern. There's a lot of, it's so awesome to see so many different channels and different spiritual guides and teachers out there, which is amazing, because yes, consciousness is rising. Sometimes these spiritual teachers and channelers don't always practice discernment, and sometimes they tune into energies that mimic themselves. And so that's very important. And even like, at all times, you should always be practicing discernment with the heart. I have a YouTube video about that. How do you practice discernment? How do you figure out what the truth is for you? It's on my YouTube playlist, so you can check it out. But finding what the truth is so important, because the truth can be very easily manipulated with the mind, and that's why you have to use the heart space, because the heart is more sensitive. The heart is 5,000 times more powerful electromagnetically than your mind. And so of course the mind is also important. The thing here is that the mind has been programmed by society, and so the mind is more easily influenced, right? Whereas the heart is very much in alignment. And so always use your heart to figure out what is in alignment with you. And I just want to say that confusion is a war tactic. Confusion both for media and propaganda here in the 3D, but also confusion in the 4th dimension as well. Like you're hearing me say, a lot of channels, a lot of teachers, sometimes they say contradictory things. And it is because some of these teachers and guides are not using discernment when they're getting their information. They're maybe connecting with beings who look like they're on the side of the light and of truth and of peace, but they're actually cloaking themselves. So that's why discernment is so important. And again, this is one of the best things to be aware of, whether someone is, having these, cloudy messages, is figure out whether they are coming from a space of fear or a space of peace. Because of course it's one thing to be aware. Of course everything is not love and light. At the, of course at the base level everything is one, right? Light and dark are of the same thing. But it's also important for us to be aware of how different things can move us off our path. And so that's why discernment is so incredibly important. Like I said, go watch that YouTube video. It will teach you how to practice discernment for yourself, how you can figure out what the truth is for you. Because the truth can vary between different people based on what their life purposes are. And so that's why you have to figure out what the truth is for you specifically. Obviously there's universal truths, but now we're talking about sort of like individual truths. And so if you want to learn more advanced techniques to practice discernment, if you want to learn how to really connect with your spirit guides and to make sure you're getting answers from your spirit guides, who they say they are, and also to connect with your soul and your higher self, and to make sure that you can trust those messages where self-doubt is not creeping in, and that your ego is not creeping in, you can check out the Alchemy Academy. The Alchemy Academy, it's a space for people to learn how to be their own healers and their own psychics, because we all have this ability to, we're all psychic, we're all intuitive, and it's time for us to start tapping into this at deeper levels, because, this consciousness evolution is happening much faster right now. So if you want more information about the Alchemy Academy, you can check out the link in the description of this video. So let's go ahead and get started. So what you're going to need again is, if you have crystals, go grab some crystals. You don't need them, but they're just good to help you feel peaceful and calm. And if you have some essential oils, and we're gonna light our candle together. So go grab a candle. It doesn't matter what color candle it is. As long as you can light it, and we're gonna light it together, so don't light it yet. So if you do have essential oils, now you can just That was so weird. Did you guys hear that? That was so weird. It kind of sounded like a thunder. Did you guys hear that? I don't know. It picks up on the like background noise too much, but it sounded like thunder, right?
Yeah, it's like deep.
But it was deep, yeah, like underground. That was super weird. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to go figure out what that was later. So I'm in Azusa, California. So I guess we're near the desert, right? Getting closer to the desert.
Yeah, and mountains.
Yeah, we're like near the mountains. So yeah, maybe I'll show you guys my scene real quick before we start. Yeah, it was like a blast. I thought so too. Yeah, so we're in some gardens here. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see the mountains in the back, but it looks super beautiful. Yeah, so we actually ended up coming out here because Honey's grandma transitioned, and so we're actually at a Theravada Buddhist monastery where we came to do some donations and chantings for her grandma so she could have a smooth transition. And they had these beautiful gardens. So I was like, let's just stay here because this is a really beautiful and peaceful place and we're out in nature. And also, yeah, like in this meditation, maybe we can also send love to all of the people who have transitioned, COVID and the wars and all these conflicts, and also famine. I think that's also something very important for us to bring our awareness to because, some of us, we're so blessed with always going to the grocery store and grabbing whatever we want. But there are like at least 5 million people in Afghanistan right now starving. And in Yemen, this famine crisis, starvation crisis has been happening for like 2 to 3 years now. It's also happening with the conflict that's in Ethiopia. And so it's very important for us to not just send love right now when we're getting together at Soul Family Friday and sending love to the world and peace to the world, but also when you're eating a meal, just set the intention that this meal is going to be duplicated for someone who needs it. And again, remember, intention, energy, light travels faster than the speed of light. And we're manifesting faster and faster now. I know a lot of people are like, whoa, like, I just thought about that and it manifested, the next day or something. So please also do this every day when you're feeling peaceful, when you're feeling safe. Send that to anyone around the world who needs it because we're so deeply interconnected. And so thank you so much, for doing this and for sending your love and for everyone who needs a meal right now. So thank you so much, Tina. Yeah, we'll send love to all the souls that have transitioned in our meditation as well. So if you have essential oils, you can now place a few drops on your palms. If you don't have any, don't worry. You're just going to take a few deep breaths with us together. Hey, for those of you in Instagram, join us on YouTube. Okay, so we're just going to give gratitude to the plants, to Mother Earth. And even if you don't have essential oils, we're just going to take a few deep breaths just take a few deep breaths, even if you don't have oils. Take a deep belly breath in. And gently exhaling out for 8 counts. Breathing in. And exhaling out for 8 counts. Take a deep belly breath in. And sigh out through your mouth. Wow, my hands are tingling right now. That's crazy. So now we're going to grab our candle. And again, it doesn't matter what color candle you're using. We're going to have 3 intentions when lighting this candle. Can you pass me the candle, please? Your first intention is to light this candle for yourself, to bring more peace into your life, more light into your life. And your second intention is going to be to light this candle to bring more peace to everyone who's watching this in this present moment, in the past, and also in the future. Okay? And then your final intention, your third intention, is going to be to light this for the light of the world, to bring more peace into our planet. Okay, so go ahead and light your candle now. And if you don't have a candle, don't worry, I'm gonna light this candle for you. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. So just find a comfortable place where you're not gonna get disturbed. The meditation is gonna be around 20 minutes. So just find a comfortable place where you're not gonna get disturbed. So hey guys, for those of you on Instagram, if you heard me whispering, I was asking Honey if she needed her phone back, and she does. So please join us on YouTube. Click the link in my bio to join us on YouTube, or the link in my stories. Okay, I'll see you soon. Okay, so just get into a comfortable position. Again, if you have lights on, just shut the lights off so that you can have your brain be relaxed as much as possible. And make sure that your candle is in a safe place. Make sure there's no fire hazards or anything like that. And let's go ahead and get started. So you're going to place your you're going to place your hands on your heart space right now. And if you have your crystals, you can also place your crystals on your heart. We're going to take a deep belly breath in. And we're going to exhale out through our heart. Breathing in. And exhaling for 8 counts out through the heart. Beautiful. Now take a deep belly breath, the deepest breath you've taken all day. Breathe in. And exhale out through your heart. And focusing on your heart space now. Feel gratitude for your soul family. That they are surrounding you, supporting you, cheering you on, and you can feel their unconditional love. Feel that in your heart space. Beautiful. And as you're focusing on your heart space, feel gratitude for Mother Earth, for all of the delicious food and drinks that you enjoyed today, for your crystals, for the candle, and all of the resources that she blesses you with. And focusing on your heart space right now, think about the last time that you felt unconditionally loved. Maybe it was something a friend said, or maybe it was something a pet did. But think about the last time that you felt unconditional love. And feel as if that's memory is happening now. Breathing in and exhaling out through the heart. Beautiful. And now you can place your hands on your hips, or you can just place them, keep them on your heart space. See what feels best for you. And I'm going to invite you now to place your tongue at the roof of your mouth. This will help you to create more saliva, and so that you can have more water, so that the energy can flow faster around your body. And we're going to roll our shoulders back. And we're going to take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, send that breath to all of the muscles in your body. Beautiful. And now you're going to relax your neck and your jaw, and you're only going to move your eyes. So your eyes are going to slightly look up, like you're looking up at your forehead. And this is going to put your brain in a more relaxed state. Breathing in. And exhaling out. Wonderful. Now I'm going to invite you to visualize that you are sitting inside of a huge, bright, radiating gold pyramid. And as you feel this pyramid surrounding you, it's reminding you of your power. And as you feel gold light coming in, creating this pyramid, set the intention that only energies for your highest good will come in through this pyramid. That anything that is not in alignment with your highest good will be filtered to the outside. And remember, you have that power. And claim that power now. Remind yourself of your power. Breathing in. And exhaling out. And this pyramid will also help to channel more energy into your energy field. It's going to basically amplify your energy so that you can receive more peace and send more peace out to the world. And now just bring your awareness to your tailbone, to the bottom of your spine. And you're going to see roots connected from your tailbone going down into the soil, down into the crust, down into the mantle, down into the core of Mother Earth. And as you feel your roots connecting to the core of the earth, we're just going to release and exhale any stress that we've picked up, any angers, any frustrations, any worries. Breathe in and send that into the core of the earth. And Mother Earth knows exactly how to transmute this energy. And just feeling gratitude for the earth. Beautiful. And now we're going to breathe from the core of the earth a grounding energy to bring balance and harmony back into our bodies. Breathing in from the core of the earth, send that grounding energy up your spine and up 6 inches above your head into the crown chakra, and exhale it out into all of your energy field to bring stability and balance back into your field. Again, we're going to breathe in from the core of the earth, a harmonizing, grounding energy. And as you breathe that up through your spine, when you exhale, you're going to send that into all of the cells in your body to bring harmony back into all of the cells. Beautiful. And one more time, we're going to connect with the core of the earth. And we're going to breathe in the earth's heartbeat and connect it to our heart space. And really feeling aligned and in tune with Mother Earth and her natural cycles. Beautiful. And now you feel like this huge, strong, solid, stable tree. Like you have these strong roots connected. And you're feeling very stable. And we're just going to breathe in a beautiful, radiating, cleansing gold light from the top of our heads. And as this cleansing gold light is pouring over your head, your mind, your eyes, your throat, it's removing all distortions, all confusion, all worries. And with each breath out, you're releasing all of that energy that no longer serves you. Again, breathing in. And sending the gold light down over the shoulders, releasing all the tension that we've been holding in our shoulders. Breathing in. And as you feel the gold light cleansing over your chest, it's removing any pain, anxiety, sadness. And just send that into the core of the earth. Allow what no longer serves you to be released from your body now. Breathe in and gently exhale out. Beautiful. And now bring your awareness into the roots that are connected to the core of the earth. And as you feel these roots, you start to see that they're connected to a giant tree. And you send your consciousness, your awareness, up this tree, and you find yourself sitting on one of the branches. And this tree represents the tree of life that all of the beings on this planet are connected to. And as you're sitting on the branches, you start to see your soul family sitting around the tree with you. And you see that they all have their unique colored lights. Breathing in and exhaling out. And you start to see a miniature version of planet Earth in the center of this tree. It's like suspended with gravity not affecting it. And as you see this miniature version of Mother Earth floating in the center, we're going to send light from our hearts. So you're going to breathe in a beautiful rose quartz pink light. And as you exhale out through your heart and out through your hands, we're going to send unconditional love into Mother Earth. And as you feel this, feel about the unconditional love that Mother Earth sends to you. Think about how she's always nourishing you with her food, her fruits, all of her resources. And feeling that unconditional love in your heart space, send that into our planet now. And as you see your light radiating from your heart space and your hands, going towards the circle, into the tree, into the miniature version of Mother Earth, you start to see the web of consciousness. This web of consciousness around the earth represents the consciousness of all of the beings on this planet. And now you're going to start to send this unconditional love to all of the people on this planet. Reminding all of the beings on this planet that they're loved. Beautiful. I want you to focus more on this web of consciousness. It's like halfway lit up. So just really take a deep breath and feel unconditional love like you've never felt it before, just pouring through your heart. For all the beings on this planet. Beautiful. And you can really feel the web of consciousness completely activated and completely lit up with this loving light. And now set the intention that anyone on this planet that needs this love can receive it from this network of light. Beautiful. And now focusing on your body right now, just think about how peaceful you're feeling, how you feel completely safe at home, how you feel completely safe in your body in this present moment. And think about the peace. Connect, feel the peace in your heart space right now. And as you're feeling that, we're going to send this feeling of peace into this network of consciousness all around the world. And you can see light emanating from your heart again. And as you're sending this emotion and this light, you can really feel the entire network lighting up even brighter. And the energy is now flowing more smoothly around the network, around the earth. Beautiful. And now we're going to focus on any particular area of the world. So let's bring our awareness to Ukraine and Russia. And we're just going to send love and peace from our hearts and send this light into this area of the world. If you don't know where these countries are located, then just set the intention that it's going there. And just set the intention that all of the leaders, all of the military, all of the police, and all of the people receive this unconditional love and peace. Breathing in, and as you exhale, you're sending that peace, clarity, and love. You can see the light radiating around the land, around all the people in Ukraine and Russia. And again, reminding ourselves that there is no need for division. Beautiful. And now we're going to send love into Israel and Palestine. And just send unconditional love, peace, understanding into this area of the world. And we're going to send this light into the past, into this present moment, and also into the future. Sending unconditional love, peace, understanding to all of the people, all of the politicians, all of the billionaires involved in all of the conflicts. Beautiful. And now bring your awareness to Yemen and to Afghanistan. And we're going to send unconditional love and abundance into this area. And again, if you don't know where the countries are, just set the intention that all of these people may have all the necessary food that they need. And if you want to share your abundance with them, you can also set that intention. Share the abundance of food that you enjoy. And we're also going to send love into the conflicts in these countries. So send love to all of the militants, to all of the innocent people, to the government, to the politicians. And as you're sending this unconditional love, set the intention that they will understand their connection. And now you can send peace and love to any particular place around the world that you feel called to. And now we're going to send light to help all of the souls who may have passed away this year and last year. Any of the beings that are having trouble transitioning into their next destination, we're going to send light. Just set that intention and send light. That this light is going to shine their path into wherever they are meant to go for their highest good. Wonderful. And now just bring your awareness again to the tree that you're sitting in. And as you feel the tree branches that you're sitting on, we're going to send love to the tree of life and gratitude for reminding us of our connection to each other. Beautiful. And now you can see everyone around the tree sitting, all of their bright lights, and they start to wave at you. And just know that you can always connect with your soul family in this way. And you just can feel their peaceful smiles radiating. And now just bring your consciousness down through the tree and bring your awareness and your consciousness back into your body. We're going to take a deep belly breath and exhale into all of our muscles. And now if you're wearing glasses, please remove your glasses. Keep your eyes closed. We're going to rub our palms together. Taking deep breaths, and right now we're just rubbing and accumulating all of the peace, all of the love, the clarity, the abundance, the light that we just sent around. Rub your palms together and accumulate that between your hands. And once you feel like your hands are warm, you can place them on top of your eyes and just breathe in this peace into all of the cells in your body, into all of your energy field. And if you're dealing with a health issue or an emotional issue, then just breathe and set the intention that this energy is going in to bring balance and healing to that issue. Beautiful. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes at your own pace. Maybe roll over, give yourself a little massage, give yourself a hug, show yourself that love that you just sent out. It's also important for us to receive some of that love. So just do this at your own pace whenever you're ready. And remember to drink some water. So thank you guys so much for sharing your energy and with the world, and fueling the healthy, organic timelines. This you don't I don't think none of us really understand how powerful this work it is that we're doing. I literally saw a wormhole. It was insane. I felt them too. So thank you all so much for sharing your energy. How did you feel? How are you feeling now? Set the intention that you're just going to send this feeling of peace. I know a lot of us are now probably feeling more clarity. Send this feeling of peace and clarity into the rest of your day. Maybe set the intention that you're sharing this with a friend or a loved one who's maybe having a difficult time in their life. So just set that intention right now that you're sending this and sharing this with other people. So let me see, how are you guys feeling? Let me know in the chat. Thank you, love it. Yes, feeling grateful. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're welcome. My pleasure. Thank you as well to everyone for, co-creating this magic together. I'm feeling happier. I feel clarity and peace. Thank you so much more calm and grounded, feeling happier. Thank you, happy. Infinite gratitude to you. I feel light and calm and loved. Yes, you deserve that. You deserve that love. You definitely deserve that love. Oh my gosh. I think a bird just pooped on me. I'm just going to take that as good luck because I know it's good luck in some cultures. Um, but it could be a tree sap too. It might be tree sap. Okay, whatever. I'll take it as a blessing. In some cultures, like when birds poop on you, it's good luck. But I think maybe they say it so people won't feel bad about it. But it might be tree sap because they have a bunch of fruit trees in this garden. So I don't know. Can someone tell me what this is? This is tree sap. I hope so. Oh God. Let me see. Thank you, so wonderful and gratitude, happy and peaceful. I feel grounded, love to all of you. Yes, I'm so grateful that all of you guys are feeling more peaceful. And remember you can always do this. Remember, you're in control of your peace. And we have to start calling our power back because, we've been giving our power away to external situations, other people, and it's time for us to call back our peace, call back our power. So whenever you're feeling anxious, overwhelmed, call back your power. The more that we can be peaceful, clear, aligned, the more powerful we are and the more effects that we can have in the world around us. Because confusion, hopelessness, anger, hatred, that makes us weaker and we are not able to have the same effects on the external world when we're resonating in these other frequencies. And it doesn't mean that those frequencies are bad because, our emotions are there to teach us things, to bring our awareness to certain things. And so just remember, thank you, anger, for showing me that something is out of alignment, and then bring back alignment into your life that way. This is how you can call your power back. That would be hummingbird poop, but most likely tree sap. Okay, I love hummingbirds, so yeah, it's tree sap. Okay, good. I'm glad. I'm glad that yeah, that is tree sap. I'll take it definitely as a blessing. I saw a halo above my head as you were shining the light. That's so beautiful. Yes, we all have these halos around us. you know, a lot of saints in a lot of different religions, you'll see their deities having this halo around them. And you have this too, because remember, you're also divine. So claim that back, you know, your divinity back. Yes, like Victoria is saying, let's anchor this light, love, and peace 100%. I love that so much. Um, Yes, so beautiful. Thank you all again for sharing your energy, your time with our soul family here. You know, we have these Soul Family Fridays once a month, so just always be on the lookout. You know, we have an email list. You can join that on our website. You can check out the website in the link in my bio, or set the subscription and notifications so whenever, you know, we do host these. And thank you again. If you feel called to listen to this again, please do, because we need more peace and more love in our lives and in our world as well. So many blessings, yes, many blessings to all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope you take time this weekend to go out in nature, to ground, to reset, unplug, you know, from the drama. Um, we don't always have to be attached to everything that's going on. We can still care. It doesn't mean that if we're not paying attention to what's going on, we don't care. But rather, you know, there's different ways, everyone, there's different ways of us caring. You know, obviously donating, volunteering, and all of these things are important. And we should do what we can. But also, there's also times where we need to unplug, because that's part of self-care, and you're actually helping our world more by not being sucked into the chaos and drama. So thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. I hope you have an incredible weekend, and much love, everyone. Bye. Thank you.